Hello everybody, we are back for Omniscient Readers Viewpoint. It's been a couple of weeks. In fact, I think by the time this goes up, another chapter will be out and there'll actually be 4 that I could read. But I will probably stick to the 3 chapter blocks unless you guys would recommend different for specific bits. But, I mean, like you've done with this, you know, you suggest doing 203, 204, and 205 together. So if you have suggestions on that going forward, let me know. Otherwise, I'll stick to just doing 3 in a block because that's, you know, moderately convenient for myself. Anyway, enough waffling around. It's been a little while. Let's hop right into it. Oh god, it looks so good. Oh boy. Here we fucking go. Oh my god, bro, look at it. Episode 203. Chapter 33, reading again. Probability storm. Part 10. Constellation, Goyo's top swordsman has fixed his gaze upon you. You're a weaker man than I expected. Since you became a constellation, I thought you could manage this power. It's just that you're ridiculously strong. How much longer will I be able to fight with my own like this? Jing Young Chuk is much too powerful for my body to handle. It's still alive. This is a first. It looks like it will take more than 3 swings to beat that thing. There's more after that. Well, my hand never actually had to go that far before. But looking at the state you're in, I'm afraid that you might not even last long enough for the 3rd swing. I've changed how I voiced him. I used to be a bit more aggressive with him. How about we try to talk to that thing? Talk? To that thing? There's no way that'd work. But it's still a god, isn't it? We could... If you're thinking of saving your mother's life, you should forget about it. That thing's even devoured the Founder's mother's shadow. Your mother's soul would already be torn to pieces by now. I don't think that's happened yet. Otherworld gods really don't feed on things the same way that we do. You sound like you know that otherworld god very well. There's no doubt about it. 12 gigantic tentacles. A body that is obscured by a thick fog. That thing is. The otherworld god that Jin Hyuk fought in his 136th round. Did he win? Did he beat it? How did the fight go for him? I mean, he seems like he's doing fine. Oh shit, he can see the memories that Doctor's showing. Or, like, imagining. That's interesting. Impressive. It reminds me of myself during my prime. With talent like that, he might even end up catching up to me in no time. Doctor! Or did he jump in just then? I can't tell if that was a flashback or not. It seems like it might not have been. It was just him doing that in the present. Okay, never mind. That was me misreading that. That thing is called the Eater of Dreams. I faced him in one of my past lives. Huh? Wait. In one of his past lives, but he fought this thing in his 136th, supposedly. The Doctor thought he was in his 3rd regression right now. And other things had pointed to that, but a lot of things have also pointed in other directions. The main thing that pointed in the direction of it being his 3rd was the interaction with adult Yusan. But... Oh. If that thing swallows you, you'll become imprisoned in its inner dimension. You'll be milked for stories for the rest of your life. Make sure not to go near that thing's mouth. The Eater of Dreams isn't a powerful god like the Great Old One, but it's still a cosmic god. Even the constellations of Earth won't be able to defeat that thing unless they all band together. Well, you're all fucked then, aren't you? Ugh. Nah, this thing's fine. Oh, Christ. Ugh. If it completes its descension, even I won't be able to do anything about it. We must strike now! All this probability thing even does it. All this probability thing ever does is get in my way. Anyhow, this is the amount of probability that I was granted. Even when another old god is being summoned. Someone here must already be using all that probability that was allotted to us. We have no other choice. Use your 3-swing style. But it can even result in annihilating your very existence. But it's the only chance we've got. Jinchuk, I really need you to cooperate this time around. Damn it, the probability storm hasn't ended yet. Constellation, god of naval warfare, has fixed his gaze on you. Became a little easier to breathe. Did he lend me his probability, knowing that this could make a nebula his enemy? The Great Admiral. Some even say that it should have been you who became a fabled constellation instead of me. Constellation, god of naval warfare, lightly nods his head. Fine. We'll talk about that some other day. But more importantly, there isn't anyone else. Aren't there any constellations other than him who is courageous enough to face that cursed thing we call a god? The constellations of the Korean Peninsula quietly murmur in response to Goryeo top swordsman's challenge. Do you want men? She was still alive? I mean, imagine they're all still alive. Constellation, Lady of the Sleeping Brigade, has fixed her gaze on you. The constellations of Sela have begun to share the burden of probability you're under. Probability storm is starting to recede? Nebula Veda is enraged by the Lady of Sleeping Brigade's actions. Constellation, Lady of the Sleeping Brigade, falls into a deep sleep from having spent too much probability. Constellations fall asleep only when they suffer a huge loss of some kind. Constellation, Bold Army General fixes gaze on you despite his hesitation. Constellation, One-Eyed Maitreya has fixed his gaze on you with his eyes half closed. Constellation, the Great King Hung Mu, fixed his gaze on you while cussing out his heart. Constellation, Joseon's top spiritualist sighs and fixes his gaze on you. We got like the fucking... what's the word? Montage. Yeah, flicking between all the constellations and boom, they're all looking at him. They're all chipping in what way they can. All of the probability. Fuck. I didn't drink that water very well. Yeah. The storm seems to have stopped completely. It's starting to gather in one place. Nebula Olympus has declared God of Naval Warfare as their enemy. Nebula Olympus. Oh no, Nebula Papyrus is violently enraged by what the constellations of the Korean Peninsula did. The entire peninsula? Because of me? I know I'm always critical of this country, but this is why I can't really hate this damn place. We don't need this many, but they've joined in like madmen. Seems like we've finished making the necessary preparations. Keep yourself on the move while I gather my strength. We need to make it let its guard down. I can feel power building up. It's even bigger than the power I felt in the first 2 swings. I'll try to stall that thing for as long as I can. Giant body transformation. Oh, he's going all out. I love that Jin-hyuk and Dokja have opposite transformations. Dokja has the miniaturization, and Jin-hyuk has giantification. I like that they have complete polar opposites. Look at him go. He does look really cool, I can't lie. In his giant form, like the shadows billowing off his arm. It's really cool as well. Alright. First of 3 chapters down, boys. I don't know how long it's going to take for the episodes to load. You'll just have to bear with. It feels good to be back with ORV. I forgot how good this was. It looks so good as well. Not that I've been disliking Triple S Class Suicide Hunter. I have been enjoying it. But there's just something about, you know, late game or... Well, I said late. Late early stage ORV, because I know there's a hell of a lot more from the novel, at least. That we haven't even remotely touched on. But yeah. It's good to be back. Speaking of Triple S Class Suicide Hunter, if you have been watching it, it will be back next week while ORV goes back on hiatus. Just to let you know. I should have announced that ORV would be back this week, last week, shouldn't I? But I didn't. Oh well. I'm dumb. Oh, interesting. That's weird. This time they've gotten rid of the, like, wave. As if the time has progressed in between the chapters. Oh, look at reality cracking all around it. Ah, damn it. I don't think this body will be able to handle this. This is all we can do, even with all the probability received from the others. So, do you have any plans? We'll try the 3-swing style first. And prioritize him out and makes him go back. Didn't you promise to protect me? I'll do that. I swore on my name I'd do it. But you seem to be leaving everything to luck, despite being the strongest warrior in all of the Korean Peninsula. I know the Demon of the Horizon. Jung Young Chuk knows the Demon of the Horizon? I don't know who the fuck that is. I'll ask him to send you to another world. The night scenario does not have a time limit or a set boundary. You'll be able to survive if you escape to a different location. Of course, you'll have to manage on your own after that. What kind of demon is he to have such power? He's more of a god than a demon. That's all you need to know. You'd be better off not running into him ever. The Demon of the Horizon. He is the one who sent you sung in the 41st round to this world. He's also the one who supplies the Dokubi with disasters. Oh shit. I wonder. Just a thought, depending on if that actually ends up happening or not. Would it be possible to have the others escape in the same way as well? Probability won't allow us to transport that many people. But the people who are left behind will die. Just keep focusing on keeping yourself alive for now. I think I have an idea. Idea? What idea? Stop spewing nonsense and focus. I'm not sure that you're well aware that it's impossible. I'm sure not. God. For us to kill him with the 3-swing style. What? I don't mean to offend you. I'm just suggesting that we think about this in realistic terms. If you agree to help, we might be able to kill the otherworld god. Well, that'd be a nice story he'll secure. Episode 204, Chapter 34, Something You Can't Eat, Part 1. Something you can't eat. I'm not making the noises of the other one. God, they're gonna be fucking unbenign in sound. Now's our chance! Charge! Do whatever you can to injure him. And throw me inside him. I think I have an idea of what's gonna happen. The fourth wall. I wonder, what do you think is going to be the thing you can't eat? The other world guard or the fourth wall? Which do we think will outconsume the other? God, its eyes like a fucking singularity, like an event horizon. I will die. I will definitely die if I fight that thing. No matter what I do, there is no way to beat that thing. Foolish constellation. Yes, I've taken quite a liking to you. Try not to get yourself killed. Oh, the blade transformed. This swing was thought up so I could fight the ocean. That's so fucking stupid. Why would you want to fight the ocean? Come on, Otherworld God! I, Jung Chuk, will cut you down! The third sword! Ocean-splitting third slash! There goes basically all of its tentacles, but, you know, its body is still fine. So, you've kind of not done a lot. I mean, it's clearly not happy about that. Interesting that all of its tentacles have mouths as well. And it's got teeth, like, coming off of its, like, lip that the tentacles are coming out of this, like, abyss. It has a very otherworldly, unsettling divine? Divine? No. Design. This thing is not divine in the slightest. Well, I suppose you could do an interesting plot twist with a story if you made the divine grotesque. I think something's done, if I remember. Over yourself? Get a hold of yourself, you stupid constellation! I wasn't strong enough to give him a deep wound. No, you've done enough. It was enough of a success. So, this is the power of a historical constellation. He cut through 7 tentacles and left a big wound. I mean, it's fucking glitching out. It's making reality tweak. On the other world god's body for me to enter. I have to get inside its wound before it ends up healing itself. Darn it! But why won't my legs move? What on earth has... Oh. Constellation of the Nebula Veda are smirking at the hardship you're in. Constellations of the Nebula Papyrus are raising their glasses to the scenario you're in. Constellation Queen of the Darkest Spring is taking pity on you. Ah, damn it! I was almost there! We managed to finally wound that thing! No! The other world god's wound is healing! Dr. Kim! Yeet. Getting in there, one way or another. So, I have to throw you in there, right? Can you do it? Don't tell me. We're going to have to hold a funeral for you again. Why would that matter, when I'm just gonna come back alive anyway? That's not what I meant. Do you remember? Oh wait, the second scenario? Drop me in and get lost. You useless bastard. That's a sweet moment. That's a sweet moment. I'll put my trust in you. Dr. Kim. Makes it look. This shot makes it look like he's got like complete control of what's happening when he's just fucking been thrown at it. I'm sorry. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I won't be able to accompany you where you're going. In he goes. Omniscient Reader. Episode 205, Chapter 34. Something You Can't Eat. Part 2. Well, that leaves that for next time. I hope you have all enjoyed that. That was fucking good. That was brilliant, to say the very least. Oh my god. So, speculation for what's going to come up. The fourth wall, and whatever the fuck happens inside of the Dream Eater, will clash. And one will come out on top. Whether it be Doctor's fourth wall, devouring the otherworld god, or the otherworld god consuming what will likely be the vastness of stories it is the fourth wall. Although you could argue that the fourth wall is a concept that binds stories. So perhaps that will imply that it cannot be consumed by something that eats stories. Interesting thought. We'll leave that there. I hope you've all enjoyed, and without the way, like, comment, sub, notification bell, share the video around. You know the drill. I've been Animosity, you have been you, and I hope to catch you all next time for another video. Ta-ta. Bye now.